So this really is the one thing that has dramatically changed my life. And I know if you implement this, if you start this from today, even if you just plan this from today, it will help you take exponential leaps in your life. Because you might want to know right now that you want to achieve more in your life. You maybe want to have some sort of level of success in whatever area of life that you really want. But how do you make that happen? And I know it can be really hard because when you're taking small steps each and every day, you're not really seeing the progress. You're not really seeing you get to where it is that you want to be able to go. And so this is the one thing that makes the exponential leap. And that is, you need to travel. The power of travel. Why I'm literally here right now, here on Santa Monica Beach, shooting this for you, is because I'm a true believer of travel. It's why I work with my clients every 3 months. We do an intensive retreat. We come back to being able to get out of your home situation, getting out of the habits that you're in day to day. Because I know for me, when it very first started, I was a personal trainer. I felt stuck in what we call the time for money trap. You're selling your most precious time, and that is not going to build the business of freedom that I really wanted. And if you want more freedom in your life, then you need to make some drastic changes with the way that you're earning money, and if it's you running a business, the way that you're running the business, and really the way that you design your life at the end of the day. And I know for me, when it was 23, 24, it was about that we went on our first trip. I did a backpacking trip around South America, and it was amazing. I got to see the world. I got to have great flavors of food. I got to meet great people. I got to speak different languages. And the thing for me was it got out of my comfort zone. I got able to actually experience the world. My brain was thinking differently. I was having different ideas. But the problem is I wasn't earning money at the time. I was actually losing money. I was still paying a mortgage at the time. I was still paying for everything else in my life, and I wasn't actually earning money because my business wasn't set up that way. So there's two things I really want to help you today. Number one is I want you to see the actual power of getting out and about and actually being able to travel around the world. Number two, I want you to actually make sure that you design your life to be able to do this, because it is so much fun. And at the end of the day, for you to become who you want, then you really need to make this happen. And so the two factors to make this happen is really you just need to change locations. You need to get out of the home experience that you're just having day in, day out, because we are habitual creatures at the end of the day. And it's been shown that if you continue to have the exact same thoughts, something about like you have the same 90% of thoughts, and it's about 60,000 thoughts a day that we have, are the exact same that you had yesterday. So if you're having the same thoughts, you're going to have the same experiences, you have the same experiences, you have the same life. You're not going to grow, you're not going to experience the other things that you want to. So you need to get out and about. And the reason why I love this is because you need to be around different people especially. We've seen from all the interviews that we've just been doing for the documentary, the power of you being around the right people, being around the people that are going to help you see what is possible, being around the people that is going to have you actually know what it is that you need to be able to do, and that are going to help pat you on the back when you're doing good, and to be perfectly honest, kick you up the ass when you need that bit of, accountability for when you need to be able to get off the ground, when you need to be able to stand back up because you might be hit back down, because it's not going to be smooth sailing all the way through. So you need that accountability, and that is only going to come from the right people. And there's a very high likelihood that you're not going to have all the right people that you need just around your home area right now. They're going to be around the world. So you need to go out to actually experience, to meet the right people, to build those relationships, because I promise you, it is worth it. I know right now you could be like, Chris, I don't have the money to jump on a plane and fly to California. I can't jump over and go to Australia or Thailand or wherever it is that you might need to be able to go, and that's perfectly fine, but you need to at least get out and about. Now, even just breaking it on down and just forgetting the business side of it, travel is going to make you happier. I know it's truly made me happier, and from so many people I've talked to, it makes them happier as well. For me, I want to use my money for experiences rather than the material things. Now, don't get me wrong, I love material things. I think that they're fantastic, but they don't really give you that fulfillment that you're looking for. You might have some fleeting joy, might buy a really expensive watch, and that's great, but I freak out about, well, am I going to lose it? Is it going to get stolen? Am I going to scratch it? And then it's only fleeting, that actual joy that you get from it. Where fulfillment is, I can have real experiences. For example, earlier this year, I had a full month in Mexico with our family. We had a full month of just being able to enjoy, eat tons of guacamole, enjoy the beach the entire time, speak Spanish, and enjoy the actual relationships that were were able to build as well. And it was that having to get out of it, having to get out of the day-to-day grind that I was in to be able to experience this as well. And it's also the anticipation. Like if you right now, if you sit down and go, right, where do I really want to go this year? You might choose one trip that you want to go to, and you're going to choose that destination. Book the flights, book the accommodation, make the actual commitment that you're going to go on that. And then you start the anticipation. The anticipation is some of the best parts of you being able to travel as well. So that's why I really want you to make a commitment to yourself to just get out of your daily routine, get out of the daily conversations that you're having each and every day. Because it could be absolutely fantastic. I mean, if you're loving life right now, all the love too. I think that's absolutely fantastic, but we still need to be able to grow. We need to experience other things. So I want to have this episode give a nudge, a tap on the shoulder if you need it, to say, hey, you can go do this. You should go do this. You need to go do this. Go do this right now. So if you enjoyed this episode, click like, and as always, thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.